Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Raila Odinga gave out a powerful and a sound mind speech to the whole world. This speech was not only for Africans, was not only for Kenya, but was for whole world. And through the dissection of Raila Odinga's direct points, that African leaders, or rather African presidents, or even whole world, if in any case they watch the speech of Raila Amolo Odinga, this was a sound mind and pure truth and pure truth. So I want you to watch that video. Then after watching that video, I just want you to give your comment. I just want to give your opinion so that we can understand. Do you agree with this speech of Raila Amolo Odinga, who is the opposition leader of the Republic of Kenya? So watch that video, then we continue.
Such a person is seen as a hero who has conquered some enemy. Yet the truth is that the government has no money of its own. It's only our taxes. For every money stolen from the government will most likely raise more taxes or cut down on services provided to us. Then there are our institutions, the courts of law, the anti-corruption agencies, the police, etc. There's every indication that the thieves do not sleep as they look for ways to steal. They use the stolen money to hire the most crooked lawyers or buy judges and other officers in the chain. We are witnessing very clear cases of collusion in our courts, with investigators and prosecutors. Consequently, we are witnessing a trend where suspects rush to court to stop the DCI and the DPP from arresting and charging them with corruption. And then the courts are granting such suspects their wishes. This is curious and disturbing. I'm not sure whether a chicken thief out there can go to court and get such a favorable ruling. If the suspects feel that they should not be arrested and be taken to court, and the judges agree with them, what are we supposed to do with those suspects? When a man who has stolen money meant for drugs in a local hospital asks judges to stop his arrest, and the judges agree with him, what are the mothers whose children died for lack of drugs supposed to do? I'm equally not sure you can tame graft when you allow those charged with it to be out on bail and return to their workstations, cleanse or interfere with the records, then return to court a year later. What kind of thief, with his or her senses intact, would return to office and safely guard documents and contact they know will be used against them? I am not sure that we are keen to get to the bottom of the problem, or we are just going through the motions. Finally, there is the issue of time. How long should one corruption case take to start and to be dispensed with? Is it a year, a decade, or a generation? Societies have stemmed the tide against corruption, and those that have insisted on dispensing swift and severe punishment were kind of shock and awe. Such societies understand that the corrupt who go unpunished or who take too long to be punished become heroes of sorts and continue to undermine the values of society and pillars of the state. It is my hope that our experiences are shared here will lead us to a permanent solution and not another conference on how to deal with thieves in suits. I want us to give 2 examples. You remember here, about 5 years ago, we had a visit here by a head of state from Korea. President of Korea was here. She went back and she was found to have conferred certain favors to a friend of hers. She was impeached by Parliament, charged in a court, like Justice Maraga's court equivalent of Korea. And she's serving a 25-year jail term in Korea. Could that happen in Kenya? Not only in Kenya, or in Africa. Some drug lords, suspects, could not be found guilty in our courts here. They were out on bail. And they were taken to America. And there they have been there in remand for 2 years. That the right to innocence before found guilty, notwithstanding. And there in America, they have been able to cooperate and have a plea bargaining, and they have been able to actually tell it out, all in America. Why is it possible there and it's not possible here? Where people tried in absentia in Jersey Island, found guilty there, that we're not able to find them guilty here. We're not able to expatriate them to go and face trial, yet we are demanding that the money should be brought back here. Contradictions. So we must bite the bullet and go that extra mile to deal with this cancer of corruption. The Parliament is also accused. Parliament gets about allocation of 2% of our total revenue. It employs only 1,000 people. The judiciary employs about 7,000 people and gets 0.5%. 46 billion against 15 billion. And then they're saying that they are not adding themselves money. They're adding themselves money for sitting allowances. Mr. Speaker, I was being economical with facts. Didn't they say that they did not want to recognize the Salary Review Commission? That Parliament as an independent institution has a right to raise their salaries the way they like. And the same thing also happens with the county governments. Over 70% of the revenue that is devolved goes purely for recurrent expenditure, with very little to show for development. This is also another form of corruption. Sitting allowances. Every day you find them fighting, I've not been put in this committee, I've not been put in this committee, I've not been given overseas trips, benchmarking, and how do they call the other one? And bonding. That's where our public money goes. So we need to face this directly and openly and deal with it. This is when we are going to be able to slay this dragon of corruption.
So, ladies and gentlemen, it is very clear that he has come out to point those main issues that are affecting Africa, affecting Kenya, and affecting whole world. And I remember very well, Raila Odinga has come out to insist how corruption and this biasness, when it comes to the judiciary, when it comes to the executive, when it comes to the legislature, these are issues that Raila Odinga has come out to address to the whole world. And this was a trembling speech. And if any African leader could have come across this speech, I think the leadership could have been so much respectable and so much sound mind when it comes to the leadership of Kenya, when it comes to the leadership of South Africa, when it comes to the leadership of whole world. This was a sound mind speech. Ladies and gentlemen, what are your opinions? Drop your opinion at the comment section below. Otherwise, I want to appreciate you so much because of your support. Don't forget to subscribe, like, comment, and share this video. Bye bye till we meet on another video.